Hey there guys, what's happening? It's Mike here from livinginphuketproperty.com, and in today's video we're going to talk all about renting property here in Thailand. So if you are thinking about making the move to Thailand and you're looking to rent an apartment or maybe a villa, this video is going to give you some useful hints and tips about how the market works to make sure that your rental experience is a smooth one. We're going to talk all about renting using Airbnb and booking.com. We're also going to talk about using Facebook Marketplace, and we're also going to discuss the pros and cons of working with a property agent. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So I thought about making this video after reading an article in the Tiger all about a British family who got scammed out of £4,000 when they booked a villa on booking.com that didn't actually exist. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at that article now. Okay, so here, as you can see, British family's £4,000 Phuket villa holiday turns into nightmare. A family's dream Christmas holiday in Phuket turned into a nightmare after discovering their £4,000, around 176,000 baht villa booking was a scam, leaving them stranded and scrambling for last-minute accommodation. After a grueling 30-hour journey, Judy and Richard Loader arrived in Phuket only to discover the villa they booked through booking.com for over £4,000 simply didn't exist, turning their long-awaited Christmas holiday into a stressful ordeal. So what an absolutely awful experience for that poor family who travelled all the way to Thailand to have an amazing family holiday only to find out that they'd been scammed and that their villa that they booked didn't actually exist. Now, these guys had booked it on booking.com. Airbnb is another popular platform for people to book villas and condos on. However, there are some things that you need to watch out for before you send your money. Now, in theory, booking.com and Airbnb should be a fairly safe space because they're curated by the platforms, by booking.com and by Airbnb. However, some rogue traders obviously do slip through the nets. Now, one thing to look out for is the price of the property. If the price of the property that you're looking at is significantly lower than other properties in the same area, then there is a chance that is a little bit of a red flag. For example, if you want a 2-bedroom villa and you're looking and the price is, let's say, 25,000 baht for a week, if there's one on that's equally as nice for 8,000 baht a week, start asking questions. Don't take it on face value, yeah? Click on the listing. And most importantly, have a look at the user profile, the person who is listing it, the host profile, essentially. So on Airbnb, you can go on, you can see how long they've been hosting for, you can see the other properties that they have, you can see their reviews. So you can do something similar on booking.com, I believe, but it's absolutely essential that you do your due diligence on the host. And if you see a low price and then you come in and the person's only been hosting for 2 months, they've got one property and no reviews, that is another red flag. You should look for a strong user profile for the host. I mean, let's have a look at our Airbnb profile here. I'll just get the glasses on. So here is our profile, Lazi Airbnb profile. You can see we've got over 2,200 reviews. We have a 4.67 star rating and 10 years hosting. We've also got super host status, which is pretty awesome. Lazi's reviews down here. 2 days ago, we got a 5-star one. 2 days ago, another 5-star one. So you could look at all the reviews, all 2,000, which is, you know, pretty good standing that we're a legit company. And down at the bottom here, you can see our 179 listings. Now, that is absolutely essential if you're going to be booking a unit. Look at the host and see how many listings have they got, how many reviews have they got, and how long have they been hosting. If you can see that they haven't been hosting long, they've only got one property on and no reviews, again, that can be a red flag for you. All right, so that's a little bit about Booking.com and Airbnb. Now let's talk about Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace can be a great place to find long-term and medium-term rentals. You know, 3, 6, 12 months. There are a lot of people post on there. Direct owners post on there, and also agents post on there as well. And there are a lot of very, very good deals. But at the same time, you need to be careful, and you need to make sure that you are dealing with someone who's not going to rip you off. So let's jump into a screen share and have a look at Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so here we are in Facebook Marketplace. You can see we've got a whole bunch of different listings. We've got luxury cars, we've got condos, we've got, what are these? They look like durian chips. We've got a tea set. So what we do, we set our location here. So for now, we'll set Phuket City within 60 kilometers. And then we'll go up here and we'll, oh, there I've already done it, look, house for rent. And that will come up with all of these different villas and houses for rent. Yeah, now you can also set your minimum and your maximum price points. So let's have a look at one of these listings. 140,000 baht a month. Let's go in here. Okay, nice big sort of townhouse style with a pool. Photos look pretty good. Let's see who's listing it. Kun Nico is listing it, also a member of Pattaya, Bangkok, Real Estate Houses, etc. Okay, so I'm not going to have a look on Kun Nico's profile for privacy purposes, but again, you need to make sure that you are going through the same checkpoints as you would on Airbnb. Is the price reasonable? Okay, does it look like a reasonable price? Number 2, has the person's profile got plenty of information on it? So you can click the seller's profile on Facebook Marketplace, and any good seller has a profile with a link to their website, with a link to their Facebook page, with a link to their Instagram. Let's have a look again at a good example, which would be my page. 2 seconds. Let's just head over there. So any seller on Facebook Marketplace, you can actually view their profile. So here we go, Mike Davison, that's mine. I've got my YouTube channel on there. I've got my Instagram. I've got my business Instagram. And I've also got my website on here, which has my phone number. It's also got our location as well, so you can find out exactly where we are. So fully transparent. Now, again, if you're on Facebook Marketplace and you look at a profile and there's no pictures, that's a main one. Quite often, people won't even use a picture of their face if they're trying to scam you. If the price is low, if they don't have a website or a phone number, that again is a red flag. And now, if you do want to pre-book something, which many people do, we've often done pre-bookings for people who are coming here in a few months and they want to reserve the unit. That's absolutely something you can do. However, you need to make sure you ask the agent to do a video tour. Okay, get on a call with them. If they refuse to do a video tour, just cut the conversation short right there. Okay, also, before you send any money over, make sure you ask for a passport, an office address, and also have a look on Google for reviews of this company. Now again, let's have a look on our Google business page here. So here we are on our Google business page, and you can see whole bunch of reviews down here that actually mention us by name as well. You know, where's one? Thanks to Mike for helping me find the perfect sea view villa in Phuket. Here's another one. Big thank you to Mike from Lazi for helping me purchase my off-plan condo. I had the pleasure of working with Kun Wan. So you can see here from these reviews that, you know, we've helped clients and we are a legit company. If the agent that you're working with doesn't have these, yeah, approach with caution. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about working with an agent and how that works. Now, a good property agent will save you time, money, and stop you getting scammed, you know. There are plenty of very, very good agents all around Thailand, but again, you need to do your due diligence. If an agent tells you that they can help you Ask for proof. Where's their website? Where's their contact details? Where's their social media? Do your due diligence, guys. Now, our website, the Lazi website, has got thousands of great listings all around Thailand. Let's take a quick look at the Lazi website now. So when you land on the website, lazi.com, you can choose whether you want to buy or rent, and you can also choose your location. So for this one, let's choose Phuket, and let's choose rent. So you can see down here, loads of properties, spacious 3-bedroom pool villa with mountain view, 1-bedroom condo for rent near Boat Avenue. That's a cheap one, 20,000 baht. 1-bedroom Z Cape condo for rent. So we've got all sorts of different, oh, this one here, 1.2 million a month, a luxurious 8-bed, 11-bath oceanfront villa in Qatar. Now, what you would do on a website like this, you'd come in, you could choose your price, so max price, let's say 100, minimum, let's say 70. We want to rent a villa, and it will give you various different options. So here we've got one, a 2-bedroom pool villa in Rawai. We click on that. Oh, it looks like quite a nice villa, actually. I like those that sort of mezzanine level. Anyway, we click on this, we scroll through, and then to contact the agent, we put in our info here, and we press send message, and then you'll be contacted by an agent. Now, if you don't work with us, all of the other websites basically work the same. You put in an inquiry, and then you get a message or an email from the agent who will firstly tell you if the property is available, and then they'll probably suggest some other similar properties. So if somebody comes to me wanting to spend 100,000 baht a month on a 3-bedroom pool villa in Rawai, I'll share with them 4 or 5 different options within those requirements. Then we'll arrange a day to go and pick them up, to see all those properties, and then if they can't make a decision based on them, we'll find some more for them. So working with an agent, it doesn't cost you anything, yeah? The seller or the property owner pays all the agency fees, so you won't be having to pay extra fees to work with an agent. So working with a good agent, not only will it save you time, but it will also save you money. Now, obviously, at the end of the tenancy, you need to get your deposit back, and a good agent will make sure that that happens. Now, we personally, our company, we do an inventory of all the belongings and all the things inside the property and the condition of the property before the client moves in and when the client moves out. So if there are any disputes about marks on walls or broken glasses, it's all documented. So as long as the property's in good condition, the owner can't play games and say, oh, this is broken, that's broken, because everything's documented. So doing that, you will get your deposit back. Now, I hope this video has been useful for you guys. If you are thinking about making the move to Phuket and you would like to rent property, you can check out our website, livinginphuketproperty.com, or of course, check out our main website, the national website, which is the Lazi website. Or if you'd like to reach me personally, you can reach me using my links that are on the screen right now. With that said, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.